Tell me a little bit about just how your rookie season has gone so far.
It's been a little rocky, but that's what the game's about. You gotta go through the tough times and overcome it, and make you stronger for the upcoming seasons.
How was it for you coming up to when you came up to the bigs, dealing with all those expectations that people have had with you for years, and just seeing you hitting 500-foot home runs and batting practice? How was it dealing with those expectations coming up here?
It comes with the territory. If you're gonna do that stuff in the minors, and people are gonna expect it to flow on to the next level. So. As long as it takes, you just got to keep working, and it'll come eventually. So we're waiting on.
And when came up to the bigs, who have you kind of learned, taken away the most from? Like, who have you learned the most from on the team?
Just the older guys, the ones that have been there the longest. Ugla and Wes Helms. You see these guys working hard every day, and the numbers they put up on the field. So, you kind of got to mimic what they're doing, and see what you can do with it.
And with Cody leaving that team, obviously that must have been tough for a lot of the guys in the locker room. But right now you kind of have, Chris is still out too, but you kind of have that young cornerstone of the team in place, especially in that outfield. Does it feel good somewhat, in a way? Obviously it's not good that Cody's gone, but does it feel good to kind of know that you're with a bunch of guys that plan on being together for a while here?
Yeah, it's definitely good to get us all together, at the end of the year. So, this should flow into next year. This young group of guys. So, it's good. It's good to get the comfortable feel playing with each other, playing next to each other, and rooting for each other going into the rest of the year.
And obviously, I got to ask you a couple questions about the big brawl, but you almost played football at USC. You saw that hit Gabby laid on Niger Morgan. You think Gabby should probably reconsider sports here?
Maybe he's got suspended for 3 games. Maybe he should go try out for a couple of days over at USC. Who knows?
All right. Tell me, do you think all those suspensions were fair, coming down with 6 games for Chris and I think it was 8 games for Niger? Do you think those suspensions were equally fair for both of them?
Well, with what you never know. I mean, it's out of our hands. Fair or not. We had a different purpose. He had a different purpose. So there's no real fair in it. So I can't really answer that question.
And last one, if John Baker was there at catcher with his MMA and UFC skills, do you think Niger would have even have gotten out to the pitcher?
Oh, I don't know. That would have been scary if that was there. So luckily he wasn't.
All right, tell me a little bit about just the rookie season being up so far. How's it all going?
It's going great. Just the guys have been awesome, and just learning every step of the way.
Who have you really learned the most from since you've come up there in that clubhouse?
It's hard to say. Everybody's been really helpful. You got Dan, you got Hanley, you got leaders of the team, and they steer me in the right direction.
And I asked Mike this too. I obviously must have been tough with Cody leaving and everything, but how does it feel to kind of have that cornerstone, the younger guys up there now, that you, Cameron, Mike out there? Obviously Chris is still, and he's going to be coming back, but how does it feel to kind of have that group of younger guys up at the big league level now?
It's pretty cool, getting to play with them in the minor leagues and, seeing them up there with us in the big leagues. It just reminds you of the same game, and, we succeeded down there. Why can't we succeed up here?
Does this team still have a playoff push left in them, you think?
Yeah, why not?
And obviously much was made about your father coming up to the game in New York. Tell me a little bit just how special that was for you, him making that trip up there.
It's great, just to have him come up 29 hours on the train and just have him there and do well in front of him was pretty cool.